So I realised I never did a recount of my first ever concert by myself experience, and I'm going to another one by myself tonight. It's like a week or 2 later, 2 weeks later than the last one. I thought I could do a little recount on how the last one felt and how I'm gonna go with this one, and I thought I could use new camera that I haven't actually used for a video yet. You guys have already seen it. I already uploaded videos with the camera. We're going to see Wet Leg tonight. The last time we saw Ocean Alley, and it was pretty cool. I just got my hair cut today. We got a fresh cut. Let's do the makeup and let's talk about how last time I went to my first concert went. Alright, so let's open up the makeup case. I just went through my makeup today and got rid of a whole bunch, and I keep going to look over here, but you're not over here, you're in there. We're going for, it's a band, it's Wet Leg. I think I want to do a bit more of a grungy kind of look. So last time I went to see Ocean Alley. We'll start at the beginning of the day, just like we'll start at the beginning of a makeup routine. So at the beginning of the day, my family was going out on my pop's boat, and I wasn't meant to be going because they didn't want to rush to be back for Ocean Alley, which is totally cool, and I kind of reluctantly had accepted it, but then I realised Ocean Alley wasn't coming on until 9 PM, not 5 o'clock. So I did a little Jenna freak out, and I was like, Mum, Ocean Alley's actually not on until that time. And then she was like, well, do you want to come? And I was like, I think I do. So I got ready in like 5 minutes, and I was like, oh, should I take a whole bunch of stuff just in case I end up going straight from there? And I was like, no, it'll be fine. Like, I'll have time to come home. They're not going to be out till 9 o'clock. Do you get what I mean? They're not going to be up till 7 o'clock at night. Like, we're going to be off the water before it's dark. And then go out on the boat, have a lovely day. By the time we get back with the boat and docking and cleaning it, etc., it's like 5 o'clock. So I was a little bit stressed because I'm like, I need to leave at least 7 o'clock to make it for 9. Like, the performances start from 5. So by the time we actually left where the boat was, because we were quite a distance from home, about an hour's way from home, because we all went in the one car. We all have to stop at our granddad's place and take our car home, and then I was going to go home, take my car, drive it to the station. Also, forgot to mention in this, my car, I had left at the station the night before, so I needed to pick up my car, take it home to then drive it back to the station, and it just wasn't going to work. Mum was like, why don't I just drop you there, and then you can drive your car home after the concert. Anyway, that was all good. But I was getting a little bit stressed with the time. I was like, ooh, this is cutting it really close. I don't know, I'm feeling a bit anxious, and I was like, okay, this is a challenge for me to let go of control. I chatted with my brother about it, and he was like, oh, I hope you make it on time. I was like, yeah, me too. Yeah, me too, man. I really hope I make it on time. So I was feeling really, oh, maybe I don't want to go now, because the nerves had settled in that, oh my God, I was going to a concert by myself for the first time, and I started freaking out a little bit about that. So that was an adjustment, and I nearly didn't go to Ocean Alley because of how in my head I got. I was like, you know what, it's just going to be harder, and the whole reason I wasn't meant to go was because my family wasn't meant to be in a rush. So I said to my mum, I was just like, Mum, don't rush. I don't mind if I'm late. This is not what you came here for. This is the thing, trying to multitask right now is like, it's probably actually really good for me to try and focus in amongst doing things. Okay, so we left the boat, we were on a time crunch, and I was like, Mum, don't stress, I'll be late if I have to. I nearly didn't go, but then that's what it was. I decided within myself, I was like, you know what? I get so frustrated all the time when friends cancel plans on me. I'm like, imagine if I was going to Ocean Alley with a friend and I just decided, actually, no, I can't go. I've run out of time. I'd be really frustrated if I was that friend, and I made this commitment to myself ages ago last year, and it was kind of that thing of like, oh, you know when you book plans ages before and then on the day you like have no social battery. So it was like one of those kind of vibes, and I was really trying to snap out of it and just be like, you know what, no, I committed to myself going to this. It'll be my first ever concert by myself. It'll be good. It's in a place I know in Sydney. Like, I've never been to the Domain before, but Sydney is a familiar area. Like, it's probably the best place for me to be doing that, where it's not Kudos Bank Arena or anything like that. Like, it's not too crazy. I got there, lo and behold, it was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, I was just like, you know what, came to the conclusion, no, I will go even if I am late, even if I get to see 15 minutes of their set, because one, I paid a lot of money for those tickets. Also didn't realise that there were 3 other bands that performed, like had a full set each, which I kind of wish I clocked beforehand. Mum, me and my little brother were driving home and I saw a metro station and I just got a case of, I was like, what do I actually need? You can't really bring anything with you to concerts anymore. Like you can't really bring a full bag of stuff. So I was just kind of like, well, what do I need? What do I have? I was like, well, I have my car keys. I have my phone. It's fully charged. I can just pay, like tap on, instead of with an Opal card, but with my card, my Visa. So I was like, there's not really much else I need to do here. I can just go if I need to. And then we drove past another metro and I was like, Mum, I think you should drop me off. She's like, oh. I was like, let me just check that they go to Central or to Martin Place or something. And lo and behold, they did. Mum was like, I need to know because I'm turning around, and we were at a roundabout. I was like, do it, I dare you. So we turned around and we did it, and that was super fun, super scary. It was a really like impromptu, didn't know I was going to be doing that kind of vibe, which I love, but it scares me a little bit because I'm like, what is going to happen when I'm overseas and don't have family to worry about? It's just me and I can just do what I like. Like it's kind of a little bit freaky in that sense. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting it's there. So I ran out of the car and I bolted for a train that came in like 30 seconds down the endless amount of metro stairs. And I literally just had my phone, which was fully charged, and I just had my keys, like my car keys, my house keys, myself, my mind. I didn't even have AirPods or anything like I usually would on a train, which stressed me out more than I thought it would. I think catching the train so often for work, it becomes a very comfortable practice and a comfortable place to be doing stuff like that. So it was a bit of a shock to the system. I was like, no, this will be good. This is what this experience is for. It's to show me how I can just be in my own company, like I'm doing something I've never done before by myself. I had a good train ride by myself. It was a little while until I actually got to, I think I got off at Martin Place, and then just walked to the festival there, and by that time it was only like 6 o'clock. So I had 3 hours with no stress. It was kind of like a festival. The setup in the Domain was super, you've seen it or will see it, but it was super interesting. Oh my god, can I just like, it was super interesting. I didn't realise they did shows there, and I didn't realise that Sydney's Botanic Gardens was so large. Also feel bad because the hospital in Sydney is like right where the Domain is, so hospital people get like pretty much a free show. But also if you're in hospital, I'm pretty sure you don't want a concert in front of you. Do you get what I mean? This is my first time using this eyeliner too, so don't judge. I walked into the Domain, got through security fine. Then I walked into the actual place where where the event was being held, and was like so overwhelmed by how many people there were and how I was by myself. But it was also that kind of thing of like, oh, literally no one is going to know that I'm here by myself. And that was a slightly terrifying thought, but also slightly like an exhilarating thought, because it was like, oh, I could do anything and no one would care. I don't have to worry about people. I don't have to cater. Obviously the people around me you always kind of look out for, the people that are at the event, but like I don't have friends I have to answer to. I don't have parents I have to answer to. I don't have anyone else here with me. It is just me. And that was an interesting feeling. I didn't really know how to sit with it. Let me just keep... Okay, I do have to hurry this up. I explored a little bit. I got some food. I just decided not to get an iced coffee because I was already a bit dehydrated. I also decided not to drink because one, I had to drive home when I got back to the station, but also just didn't want to deal with that extra layer of something. I was like, going to a concert is one thing, getting drunk at a concert by yourself is another. But yeah, so I got myself some food, I got myself some merch, and then kind of just found my place and chilled, sat on the floor and just ate some food that I got. And then I noticed a girl sit down by herself, and there were a few girls that I noticed, but they'd all kind of had friends flock over at some point, like they claimed a spot for them all. And I was like, oh, okay, so this girl's probably got people coming. And then she looked so peaceful. She pulled out a journal, and I was like, this is my kind of person, whipping out a journal at a concert. Like, there's music playing, people are just wandering everywhere, people are crazy. And this was like a really cool concert. There was all ages. There was like my age, there was younger, there was under 18s, over 18s area. But there were also like adults. There was a guy with a pram, which I just thought was insane, but that's literally, there was every single walk of life. So they go, I thought, yeah, that's my kind of person. Was having deep thoughts about being at a concert by myself, really wishing I'd had a journal after seeing that girl with the journal. Anyway, I feel a person walk up to me. It is the girl with the journal. Her name is Sophie. So if you're watching, this is for you. But yeah, she came up to me, introduced herself, and we just got to chatting. And she also went to the concert by herself, and so I wasn't alone in that. So it was like alone with not being alone. But anyway, we just talked like the whole time. And then got closer, went Ocean Alley. We just stuck together, and it was so awesome. So went to a concert by myself. Felt super weird and uncomfortable, and didn't know whether or not I should approach people that were journaling by themselves or waiting on friends, or just approach a group that I feel like are good vibes and be like, hey, can I join? Like, had no idea, and probably was content to just be by myself, because I also thought, I'm by myself, I can just push to the front. Like, no one's gonna know that my friends aren't there or that they aren't my friends. Like, people just really don't know. So it was like it was a bit of a bizarre place to be in, but made friend, had an amazing time. We went and danced and sung our little hearts out when Ocean Alley came on, and that was so fun. It was just really fun and like wholesome fun. Get to the end of the concert, it's amazing. It was just so good, from the lighting, from the way that they sounded. I was just like geeking out over it. The music, oh my god, I heard Knees live. I don't understand, my family understands. I love Knees live. Anyway, concert ends, people are everywhere. People are just like the kind of stampede, and I had to go against the flow. I said goodbye to my new friend and then walked to meet, oh my god, no, because this is why. Before Ocean Alley came on, I checked Instagram and I saw one of my friend's stories. My friend Grace was there, and I was like, dude, I didn't have to go to this alone. I mean, I wanted to as part of that process, but like, I didn't have to. I could have met you here, and I just didn't know. We all went home together because we all live in the same area, and it was super wholesome, super nice. Super grateful that I found them at the end, because then I could travel home without worrying about traveling late at night. Power in numbers, except it was also really busy all the way home, so that was kind of nice, knowing that I would have been okay. Anyway, it made me feel better for future experiences. Tonight, however, I am driving into the city. But yeah, I booked this when I booked Ocean Alley to see Wet Leg, because I was like, you know what, I love both of them. No one wants to come with me to one of them at least. So I'll just go by myself. We'll just do it. It's a bit of a fuck it moment, like a little cheeky lip liner. But overall, first concert experience was really good. It was pretty surreal. I didn't really realise what I was getting myself into until I was there. And then I was kind of like, oh, we're here. Like, it's happening. So I'm interested to see what that's like tonight as well. A little bit of a finishing touch is needed. And if you're wondering why I did not use any brushes at all, it's because I washed them today when I cleared out my makeup. I washed my brushes and now they're dry because it's been raining all day, but all of a sudden now it's really sunny and really humid and really hot, so I don't really understand it. So just that's why. So we're gonna setting spray. James Charles. So I am super excited to see what tonight's like and how the feelings are, and actually recording it properly. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like going to a concert by yourself is a very bizarre experience. I don't think you should do it if you fear for your life. I don't think you should do it if you're a fearful person. We're all fearful to a degree. I mean, to the extent of worrying about going on a train by yourself late at night, like if that really freaks you out, I'm gonna say don't do it, because the energy that you put out there is the energy you attract. And I felt safe enough in myself that even if something were to happen, that I would be okay, because I feel like I'd be able to handle myself as best as I can, and I know that I have my phone there and people to dial. Like, that's just definitely something that was a factor on my mind. But I don't think if you go there with freaking out, premonitions, anything like that, I don't think it's a good idea. And yeah, I think bringing minimal with you is a good idea if you are going to go by yourself and you're not too sure, because it's like, it's good because it's like, oh, I don't have my wallet, so they can't really do anything. All I have is my keys. Like, that was the only thing. I only have my phone and my keys. Like, but then it's also like, if I lose those things, then I'm screwed. So I don't really know. It was an interesting experience. I'm driving in today. It's at the Roundhouse, which is at UNSW in Randwick, Kensington Way in Sydney. So I think it's a bit outside the CBD. I've just had 4 days off work, which has been really, really good for me. I've caught up on so much sleep. I've needed something for me to recover from life, I guess. That's my to-done list. And I've got the last one is wet leg. She's crossed off. But yeah, the whole thing is complete, which is really rare for me. And usually when I do a to-do list, a to-done list, it's generally pretty like spread out over a couple of days. Like, it's not ever just to-done list. Like, I rarely get it done in one day. So to have this done today, it feels really nice. And now I have some downtime before I put my shoes on and go for a drive with you. Hope you like my makeup as well. You climb under the bonnet and you look in the windscreen. I never seen anything so obscene. It's enough to make a girl blush. It's enough to make a girl blush. It's enough. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, my loves, we are in the car. We're ready to drive. We're ready to go. I've just taken my shoes off, so we're driving barefoot into the city. We're gonna have a great time. I've got my little bag of knickknacks. I also have my pleather jacket to look like a rock star. This makes me feel like a YouTuber, like, I'm a YouTuber. Hi, could I please get a venti salted caramelized shaken espresso?
What size is that, sorry?
A venti, please.
Got anything else?
That's all.
Okay.
Thank you. Alright. Cheers. Do a little mixy mix. Oh, it's good. Alright. I'll see you, gorgeous people, when we're in Randwick / Kensington. We have arrived. Oh! Because how stunning is that? Okay, so I'm just like pretending I'm a uni student. I am a uni student. I'm ready to poop my pants because of this. No, this place is awesome. UNSW looks cool. It kind of makes me wish I did uni, because like, look at all of these little societies for Welcome Week or whatever. Like all the different clubs and stuff. I think it's for Welcome Week, I would assume it is. I'm gonna go for a wander. Pooping my pants because of the coffee, but also pooping my pants because I'm going to a concert with myself. And I got asked in the elevator if I'm a superhero. So, I don't know, you tell me. Am I a superhero? Does this give superhero? I don't know. This is also very different than, again, having your phone out. So it's like an actual camera. And so people actually look at you instead of being like, oh, she's just taking a snap. Oh, no, she's actually recording. But legitimately, no one cares. So I'm not going to care. I need a thumbnail. Bin chicken. That place right there, that is my Hogwarts. Well, was my Hogwarts. Look both ways. Shout out to all these crazy awesome people that do these crazy awesome things. Look at the comments. I believe that's where she is. This is really making me question whether or not I should have gone to uni. It's making me really question my life choices because this seems really, really fun, but it just seems like school and camp combined and like city life, which I mean is awesome, but I don't know what I would have studied. We are there. People are lining up. This is crazy. This is what this looks like in Australia. I didn't even know that. Oh, now it looks, oh my god, this looks like such, like, you know Monsters University? That's what it looks like. Looks like Monsters University when they have that big welcome. Again, this makes me wish I was like a university student because hello, this is so fun. Where are you heading? Depends, yeah. I feel like this is definitely the place too where I won't get judged for having a camera out. It's like super, everyone's doing their own stuff, everyone's doing their own gigs in one way or another. Like, this is so crazy. I'm just very like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, man? Holy barrels. Give me some barrels. This one thing, it's gonna be, this is very scenic. Like, I did not know this was in Sydney. This is so lovely in every possible way. Look at how cool that is. That's so sick.
To those confused, yes, I'm talking about the roof.
This is making me feel less alone. I didn't record too much of Ocean Alley because I was like, this is my first experience of it. And I was also like, I have this one coming up, so yeah. Oh my god, this is so sick. Are you joking? This is such a stunning venue. Them checks go crazy.
Is like very highly associated with like mad jet lag. And I think this is probably the first time that we've been able to play a game over here this side of the world and kind of be settled in a little bit. This next one's from the first album. It's 2 hours but this one's from the first album and it requires a bit of your guys' help. It's called Jenna.
Holy dooly. That was such a great dive. Side note, I have no clue where I'm going. I'm just gonna keep following people. Oh my god. And not die on the way. Yeah, so second concert solo. So fun. Didn't make it, well, didn't make any friends, but made friends at the same time. Complimented a lady's outfit. She had like a denim vest that was bedazzled, and then her jeans were bedazzled, which was so cool. I thought it was cool, so I complimented her. This is she. I'm going down, down, down. Oh my god, their music was good. And the opener, the Lazy Eyes, oh my god. They were stunning. Unbelievable. Tonight the music sings so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Baby, it's better this way. We heard each other with. Oh my god, it stays! Oh, stop it! Stop it, you little cutie! Oh my goodness! I love you so much, darling. Okay, we gotta stop. Whatever that is. I'm a little bit tired. I've got work tomorrow. I just realised I've got work tomorrow, and I actually have to like think and do stuff. So I've got to like click into it a little bit. I'll read you my little poem I wrote in between all the things. It's called Punter or Performer. Punter or Performer. No matter how close you get to the front of the stage, no matter how far your camera zooms in, you're so close to them that you could be eye to eye. That doesn't mean you know them. That doesn't change the fact that you're on the floor and they're on the stage. The line of audience and artist is clear, left unbroken. Except for the crazies that jump on stage and welcome shame. Except for the people that break through the wall of punter and become the performer. You may know everything about them, what song and when they're going to play it, where they've been, how long they're on for. But do they know that you know? Do they care? If you put that much effort into your own life, what would happen? Would you be up there? Would you be doing amazing things elsewhere instead of standing here right now? Would you... Oh! Standing here right now. In saying that, if doing those things keeps you afloat or alive, I salute you. But may I interject when you think or say, their music saved my life? No, honey, you saved your life. The music may have shown you a pathway or been a beacon of light, but it was you that decided to listen to it. It was you that decided to follow the path and walk towards the light. Maybe you're not there yet, maybe you are. Regardless, you're here, and I'm glad. Or maybe you just came to observe and be enthralled by the music. That's okay too. That's more than okay. That's what life is about, isn't it? One of the purest forms of connection, gathering around sound and stories, collective vibration, collective interest. It feeds our human experience, human connection. Bonding over the music, the artist knowing they have no idea who you are except a fan. And maybe that's all we want. Not me. I want to be the one on stage, not the one behind the console, not the one in the crowd losing their mind. I want to be the one who gives the souls of the crowd their food, nourishing their souls with the art of performance, the art of storytelling. That's my poem that maybe it's not even a poem, maybe it's just a little snippet. Anyway, that's what I wrote in the in-between there. So that's what I was thinking about in my brain. I was watching this chick video, and because Laneway was yesterday, she was looking back through Laneway videos of like Chapel Roan, and I was just like, is it Chappelle or Chapel Roan? I don't know. But she was looking back at videos and it was like so close. I'm like, dude, you weren't even that close. Like, you can tell with the amount of people's phones that like come into the frame. I'm like, wow, her phone zooms in so much. I'm like, well, what is the point in that? Like, you look like you're closer than you are, and then you're just lying. And then you're just like trying to get a perfect shot of this chick so it looks like you're closer and you look like you're cooler, but actually you're really far back. But maybe she doesn't even care about that, but that's how my brain thinks of it. I don't really know. But tonight was really fun. I surprised myself. Like, when I went to Ocean Alley, I thought I knew more songs than I did. But I think I knew more songs from different, like, albums and things. And I didn't know as much as I feel like I should have for going to that concert. And one of the people in front of me definitely pointed that out. He was like, you don't even know their songs, do you? I was like, I do, they're just not playing the ones that I know. Like, Weary Eyed didn't get played. I know Weary Eyed, okay. That's the only one I can think of right now. But anyway, they played songs tonight that I knew, and I was like, holy moly. I was like, I actually know this, and I don't know why I was surprised that I know it. I was just like, why'd you buy the ticket if you didn't know it's a song? And that's fine if you buy tickets and you don't know the song. Like, it's music, it's fun, it's what it's about. But I was like purely shocked, like really shocked when I was like, oh, I know this one. Oh, I know this one. It's like when you have a playlist and you're like, oh, I know that. I don't know. I'm really on a high and I need to keep it because I gotta drive home. I gotta drive home. I gotta drive home. I get to drive home from the city, baby. Yeah, yeah. Second solo experience going to a concert was superb. Had so much fun. The venue was amazing. The bands were amazing. I can't stress enough. Lazy Eyes was so good. Wet Leg was so good. I was so good. The people around me were so good. The fashion, mate. A lady complimented me on my boots as well, which was super kind. Complimented a lady. We're paying it forward, paying it back. I stood on my feet for way too long and my feet really hurt in those not very supportive boots. Like, they're pretty comfy until they're not comfy, you get what I mean. Shoes are generally like that. So overall, really great time. I would do it again. However, I don't know. That was just fun. It was just fun. I wish I was there with people that I knew, part of me, but then I'm also like, no one knows me, so who fucking cares? No one knows me, so who fucking cares? And I just did a little dance. You know, no one's looking at me. And if they are looking at me, it's because I accidentally elbowed them. These people in front of me, poor people in front of me, I kept elbowing this guy, and then this girl got a few, like, things, and it just wasn't, it was literally like me bringing my arm down from, like, clapping, or, like, going up to clap it, it would just clip them, like, they would come back at the wrong, it was just, but that's the mosh pit, that's what it's for, that's what the pit is. General admission, that's what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna go drive home. I have some water, which is good because I'm very parched. You'll see the screams. This is why I might be a little bit parched. That was so cool. The last time I saw them was opening for Harry Styles, and that's how I kind of discovered them. Everyone had heard Wet Dream. Well, I had heard Wet Dream before Harry Styles opening in one of the years before. Like, I knew that song and I was like, oh, that's these guys. And then afterwards I was like, I actually really like their music after they opened for him. And then since then, I've never gone back. And the fact that I was here today, and like, it even crossed my mind, I was like, oh my god, I did a reel to these guys' songs, like, and now they're in front of me performing, and I was just, it's so cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna veto. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, noon, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Have the best moment right now. Take a deep breath in and out. I feel zen, fucking zen. Fucking zen. Alone. Checked my phone. Oh no. I feel like listening to their music now. I might just do that. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, love you, bye. Goodbye, love you, bye.